On Thursday, February 2nd, the newest hero is coming to For Honor, Afeera, alongside Afeera Week to play the game on all platforms. Inspired by my favorite Age of Empires 2 unit, and Gazelles, Afeera are quick, thick, and will bonk you with their stick. But man, I can't believe the Knights got their 10th hero before the Vikings got their 8th. Afeera's fashion is awesome. The detail and variety, especially in the headgears, is great. The fashion is everything I would have wanted from an Arabian hero. Every armor piece has an alternate version that adds or removes elements, and I love when alternate armors give my color palette and material choice more emphasis. So why isn't that the case with Afeera?
Why isn't it possible?
It's just not.
Why not?
Don't get me wrong, your choice of color palette and material will still have a huge effect. It's just mildly annoying that I really like the color red, and I can't do anything about these tiny blue gemstones. Ornaments go on the arms, and as an Outlander hero, Afeera has access to a variety of paint patterns, symbols, and outfits from the other factions. Afeera has 4 unique executions that are absolutely bonkers. Hard to say which is my favorite. Let me know what yours is down in the comments below. She also has access to a few universal ones. Feel free to pause the video if you want to read them out. The first thing I noticed about Afeera's emotes was, damn, she's trying to give Nabushi a run for her money. The second was, damn, a lot of these look like prime spam material. Hands down, some of the best emote spam in the entire game. Of course, she also has a few universal emotes, including the paired emotes. Finally, we have her two unique signatures. As well as the universal ones she can use. There's many universal emotes, executions, and signatures that she's missing. Can't really call it universal content if it's not really universal. It's understandable Afeera wouldn't have the I survived Spider Mommy signature since she wasn't around, but her and Medjai both don't have the shrug emote, which makes no sense at all. Okay, rant over. Alongside her release is the Twilight of the Afeera event and event pass. The event pass gets you an outfit, ornament, and the golden lights effect. There's also a limited time mythic outfit, and universal execution to buy as well. Genuinely, this might be one of the best universal executions. And yes, in case you were wondering, it does send your opponent flying. Afeera is as much a force to be reckoned with on the catwalk as she is on the battlefield. I'll quickly go over her need for speed and other gimmicks, but a more detailed how-to video will be released shortly after she is. Afeera has probably the most unique 2-hit chains in the game. Opener lights are crushing counters, same with finisher lights because fuck you. And heavy attack damage, timing, and properties all change based on the direction. It'd be really cool to see the devs experiment with this with future or hell even existing heroes. Afeera wields a mace, shield, and the Darkwood Grain Ring, letting her flip out after any attack. She's got 4 different bashes, which she can access from neutral, after any light or heavy opener, after any cartwheel, or after dodging into an attack just right. The devs heard that Conqueror needed some way to chase down fleeing opponents, but gave it to Afeera instead because Orange Man bad. After landing a bash, Afeera's finisher heavy of choice is sped up immensely at the cost of lower damage. This makes it guaranteed against the player you bashed, or harder to defend against when swapping targets. Afeera also has dodge and dash heavies. I couldn't think of a clever way to reveal that information, sorry. Anyways, fun fact, Afeera is the illegitimate daughter of Centurion and Shinobi. Obviously direct comparison with Shinobi because flipping around the battlefield and extreme evasiveness. Hell, you can even avoid some full block follow-ups if you get lucky. But she inherited her father's obsession with pinning people up against walls. If it makes you feel any better, it's significantly trickier than Sent's old wombo combo at the wall because the timing is strict on the bash, the angle's gotta be just right, and you need stamina. After a parry at full stamina, you can get 4 bashes and a top heavy without any repositioning, but you'll go out of stamina. If you need to dodge or cartwheel to reposition, you'll only get 3 bashes and a heavy. But chances are if the opportunity presents itself, you're not at full stamina. You may be able to get more than 4 with Endurance and Tireless, but I didn't test it. There are other circumstances where you can get this wombo combo, and there's actually 2 where if the stars align you can actually 100-0 an opponent, but I'll touch on that in the how-to video. Afeera's unique feats synergize super well with her kit, and 2 turn her into a luchador. Her tier 1 feat deals direct damage and can send an opponent off a ledge to the left. The catch? Your opponent needs to literally be right in front of you for it to connect.
Oh, fuck.
Her tier 3 is a full block dashing Hurricane Rana that deals direct damage and guarantees your finisher heavy. That is, if you don't throw your opponent off the ledge behind them. Both the tier 1 and tier 3 can and will be interrupted by enemies or teammates. I'm just warning you now.
Why are you the way that you are?
Her tier 2 feat gives her a defense buff after landing a melee attack, her tier 1 and 3 included. And the tier 4 is Captain Arabia throwing her mighty shield. It bounces between enemies and lowers their defense. I'll go more in depth on these and her other feats and perks in the how-to video. That about wraps it up for Afeera for now. I think she's a lot of fun to play and it'll take a bit more time to master her than other heroes. And I think all 3 directions having different attack damage, timings, and properties is really cool and would love to see that explored with other heroes. What do you think? Are you looking forward to playing Afeera or are you fearing her release? Let me know down in the comments below. Thank you for watching and huge thanks to my supporters on Patreon, especially Shadow and Josh. Have a good one. See you on the next video.